Yeah, did I tell you to come on? Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Just a very quick, I'm not going to be long because I have somewhere to go to. First of all, let me just take this opportunity to greet you all. Just a very, very quick information. I see that a lot of people in a group that I'm in, a lot of people who wants to leave Ghana or somewhere around this globe, Africa, most of it, it has become very difficult. Say Ghanaians, Nigerians, and at least these are the group I've come across. And I've taken time to go through and also question some people. And I just want to give you some information. A brother called me, a very dear brother of mine, and said, "Me, there's a program in Nova Scotia about we work permit offering work in Canada. Yes, Canada is looking for a lot of people to come in this year. The next number is in next year, 2024, 2023. Yeah, yabe remui. There are number of we immigrant Canada for a, and because of this, a lot of travel agents are also not even that. One will say recruiting agents. We have recruiters. The way the government has structured this is the jobs now more license to hire international workers. They are jobs. They are jobs with a lot of money. They have a lot of workers. And there has been some license be given to them for them to hire international workers. So foreigners. So international workers are people who are outside of the country. So people who are skilled. Some people have electricians, maybe doctors, professionals. Mefan is a teacher falls under a professional grade. So there are streams of different programs going on. Today, I'm going to talk to you about PNP, the Provincial Nominee Program. No, there's a provincially nominee way. They nominate candidates who meet the requirement and hands them permanent residence. These are people who are coming as a government-sponsored individuals. So we are going to talk about that one. You see, the provincial nominee program, either say you can do it. There are two through the express entry. The express entry, they are non-express entry, and the express entry nankasa. So we are going to go through that one by one. Let me just take this opportunity also to tell you, because of the the number of interest of individuals who want to come to Canada and recruiters, they don't have a license to give you job offer. What is this one? The government has given the jobs to agencies to match workers to their job criteria. It's we are agency, you have to apply. If you are someone who is an immigration consultant, you tie yourself maybe to employers are almost licensed to hire. Meaning, pay attention. There are employers who don't have that license. When you go to Nova Scotia link now, these are for employers are almost our license. So in that website, these are how our employers can apply for that particular LMI. LMIA. So the government of Nova Scotia can give them a license to recruit, because some of these license holders, many of them can say, it is a lawful. This country is a lawful country. A lawful country protects everybody. Enkwala, emrewa, ayarefuo, abodamfuo, wine for strangers, visitors. They protect everybody. So there are certain things you must follow. Yafa China for any example. The reason why policies were made to protect workers. There are certain groups are not them for China for and Indian for a lot of Chinese, like they have agencies, they open up companies, unlike Ghanaians. They open up these institutions. Now, China coffee shop, I also say a coffee shop. When you go to Chinatown, that say when you see a coffee shop, you think it's a coffee shop. Kosha sika omujuri wo basement ho. Kosha sika exchanging hands wo. So what it is that there were a lot of workers brought here, and their licenses were passport, of course. Almost so they have to recoup the money they spent on you. That is our ejijin crofo passport ne eja o paycheck yi ye Ghanaian no. Iti omo ti omo ho ase e na omo ye me saa. Ye crofo Ghana fo die. Obi kura chia ma ne nua. Obi o chia ma no. U bedu a na chia meka no. U be ye adwuma na chia meka no. We take it na otoye no. Oka kire nipa nso oba bedu Wednesday. Say na o bedu o cheda change take it ni kodu Sunday. And our money for baby kura and only Ghana for Timuko. It's a man Ghana for don't have the this work way way within the Ghanaian community, we don't have them. But when you look at other communities, they do have them. They do have them. Say a group of people bring people, and so these organizations and as a say institutions that belong to other ethnic backgrounds are Cambodians, Hispanic group, way Portuguese for no lawyers and so on. The lawyers they will I know they say your business, but Ghana for you nibi. We don't have it. Intiama enkofo bebre krampo abrochimemu agency bi they cannot apply for job for you, but or say Obama job offer. The job offers are very, very fake. It's not a fake because it's not a company that is we allowed to hire a foreign a foreign worker. So during your process for visa, no, that is where you find out. That is where you find out, say, the job offer, no, it is wrong. So what I say. But let me talk to you a little bit about the PNP, the Provincial Nominee Program. No? There are many Ghanaians who are eligible and they can come to Canada without having to go through a whole lot of people. Many are Oshami. Let me just mention some of the few processes. This process is a short one. Sometimes it is about 2 to 3 weeks. You should hear from the government if you open an account with Canada Immigration. Either you go through the non-express entry. Non-express entry. Sometimes it requires paper. So what I say, it requires a paper application. We submit it. Say, who apply through the who apply through the company. Juma no direct non-express one. Say who apply through the company. Who choose no, and I said the province now who choose no. So who choose either say Halifax. Let me go through. Let me show you the provinces. Let me show you some of the province. Some of the choices you have. You can either go through Ontario is one of them. Okay, even Yukon. There are 11 provinces. You can do your search through that one. So first you choose your province. You choose a province in India. You choose the province. Let me just take a moment here. 1 second. I think so first you have to choose the province you want to go to, and then gather your document. So I say express entry, online application. The express entry is an online application that requires an express entry profile. So open your profile from Canada Immigration website to Hono. Expression of interest, and then you write that proposal, and then you gather your document. Ebini biometrics passport SSA medical examination, the police certificate, language test result, and often so ECA, which is educational credential assessment. So educational credential assessment, it is where you completed usuku, and as a juma corona o pese who specialize wo mechanical. Your credential educational credential assessment, they will assess you based on papers regarding school and then third, submit and then pay. Gather way go to the Canada Immigration website too. This is where all this information is. I'll have Dr. Soga also to come in and to explain to you a little bit about say Upe school aqua, but this is the PNP, which is the Provincial Nominee Program, which is free. And no, you don't go through any middleman, and many of you are qualified. We have Obio Oye professor Ewa Ghana up to 5 months in the Ghana. I have a police office or Mefani say Obio Oye mechanic or mining way with your miner for the crowd ye Tiamuka Sikani Nisa. But someone who works in the Senate department and I say Mefani is a forklift, you know how to operate an engineer. You are an engineer of some sort, you have your certificate. We a doctor, we a jumama buying all these things, you are not getting your pay on time. Anybody who works with a certificate, who bet me apply for this thing, you can apply for this thing. So who gather all your information if you are first enter through the way. If you need help, and that is where sometimes you can call some of us. We have a platform, many of you knows the process. Now, for the was submitting application our Canada Immigration website, you open up a portal. Within that portal, there are many way applications will be available to you. Either you choose as a student, you choosing the express entry. Express entry, you want the one that has a provincial nominee program, which is through and often. So sometimes if you choose the province, if you choose the province, they will first of all, when you open up an account, you have an option. There will be an option to choose a province. Choose Nova Scotia, choose a Yukon, choose a British Devon, Columbia, choose anywhere. Canada way, Ontario High is choked. So you submit your way, and then you make your payment. And then from them, you will receive a confirmation. The confirmation, sometimes, it will include your permanent resident card, and then a visa. So I said, this is a process that takes place within the Canada Immigration Forum. They are going to sponsor you. It is a sponsorship program based on look at some of the fast way, fast running away professions. As an elevator electrician, we are HVAC, or be a repair air condition, or be a electrician, or more we put Ghana for electricity corporation for no. We have engineers who per se we change baby otea. This program is good for you. So I say, as a teacher, this program is good for you. Would you try it? It is by point. Based on documents Uber providing a who point and amount. You need to meet up to 600 points. So 600 points, it depends on credential papers, the supported document, age, and everything. Once you do all that, and then you are receiving a letter containing your way or permanent resident. This is a permanent resident, free. People are coming here with permanent residents. Ghana for not every time. Who doctor anymore? Our Ghana junior doctor. Bet me apply for this provincial nominee program. No, no, now or the visa be a rim. As a hustler, it's understood, but as a professional, I don't get it. You know how to write. You can prove that you've graduated. Why can't you meet up to the demands outside? Let me bring Mr. Soga in. For those of you, don't forget the ELT. This is the Mami Yaya. This is not the same thing. The test is included. You will do the assessment, assessment test. The IELT, it is one of the tests you will do with a companies. You will do that test to prove your English proficiencies in order for a company to hire you. Way different. This one is the LMIA, where you yourself, you are applying through companies. Company nama wajuma. This is different. This is a provincial nominee program. So let's get that one. Let me bring in Dr. Soga, and we can touch on a different matter altogether. Onia Woshami. Ghana sesembra ye ka ho asem. Ghana wo ye wa asem bone popa. Ghana enya ye because ye were defenders on your television. Obi ti say Paul Adomochire to defend anything anyone associated with MPP. Your media house has taken over your integrity. The media house has taken over how you should think, how you should what should come to you, what you should have access to, and everything. These are some of the things. Okay, Dr. Soga, say why ready and now? These are some of the things you yourself as an educated person. No problem. So let me bring you down here, and then we can continue. These are some of the things you yourself politically. Those of you who think politics is not for children. Who are children? Ghana. Politics is making people hungry. And Kolanam street, so it's politics. We have made it say a normal. We have accepted the fact that it's a normal thing to defend any criminality. Ghana. In painful, you're from what you classify as nyansa are defending people who steals identity, as they are not criminals because they are not killed anybody. You see, in this part of the world, a criminal is someone who defiles a law. Criminals are not people. Criminals are people who steal from people. You steal from me, you are a criminal. You steal anything from me, my identity, you are a criminal. You steal money from me, you are a criminal. If you impersonate someone, it is a whole time. It is a criminal offense. US mashampo, but Ghana for no, yes, so it has become normal. What in Ampacho? So politics is the food you eat. Politics intino, Ediania yedia wa Ghana no, and so Ghana for a common de Ghana for politics intino, a crebiase or more. And a crafo fro any bikura because of politics. You know why? A crane one more no only any access to bring you that food. Even if a crane or one more no at the any opportunity to bring you the food, they will charge you their price because of politics. Me kura say me want abundance of food. A crafo fro any food. If politically Ghana works, and if democracy is working in Ghana, and ka obi enkoton bia for $10 wo Ghana wo America a bia nankasa ne oye bia nankasa ni kuro no oton ne for $3.90. Heineken wo kromu a $3.90 or less. Wo Ghana ni, your politicians has allowed you people, marketers, to market and just name their own price. No control. So politics in here for my friend is saying paying for politics in Yeka and a government of Canada came up with these programs, so they don't bring people like before. Now you're being a good shape, no, because of politics. Inti Abani say they are going to give you opportunity to go through the proper route to come to their country and invest yourself and partnership with them. That is politics. Because of politics, watch out the process, how to go through the process. And because of politics, who apply those how to protect you, visitor, how to protect you, foreigner, because of politics in ya information. If you go to Explore Korea and Nova Scotia, if you go to that website, just read the process, how foreigners eba kromo and your protection, foreigners and what the employers are supposed to do, the responsibilities of the employers, because of politics. Let me take this opportunity. Me catch us a so this thing and yet two-way be it's not going to be too long. So this is one of the process. You can just come free, no charge. Utia immigration fee now. One kasa to computer and you take charge of how you come to this country, and it is free by you going through either the express entry, get a job offer, or you go through the provincial nominee as a skilled worker. So no na buying afa no ato ne ho so. The non-way express entry no, you go through the province yourself. You submit. Sometimes they will ask you to submit paper application, or you go through the express entry. While when those things are express entry, it is online application. You do the online. They match you with an opportunity. You just bring all your documents ready, but first open up an account and just choose the application, the PNP application, which is the provincial nominee. A nominee. They match you. They come. Province nankasa na offer those opportunities, for foreigners to come. And this is how our politics in Canada has become one of the leading countries or might be a was way. So it is so diverse that you will find everybody in this country. Evans Obeng or say I'm watching you live from Kumasi. Lovely. Emmanuel, James Agbeko, welcome. Anna Mark Lee, welcome. Is it Ibrahim? Welcome. Michael, welcome. Tick P, welcome. Amodu, welcome. Yaya, welcome. Or say this your page isn't meant for Ghanaian. Is it meant for Ghanaians only? No, it's not. The only reason why is that most of my viewers are Ghanaians, and so sometimes I choose to sort of melange, mix up the language. But no, yes, I'll try my best, because every time I start speaking English, my people are also asking to speak Twi. So I have to actually balance the people. The majority of people on this platform are Ghanaians, and therefore that's why sometimes you see me speaking only in Ghanaian. Mamia Akresi, welcome. Share the video, Yaya. Also, don't forget to include the ALT. I even found one of the if you there are sites you can explore. There are list of all companies they have their list of companies with license to hire. So sometimes don't be duped, don't be fooled. There's a lot of information you need to do I have my people sending me the companies who are offering them jobs and saying they can offer them jobs in Canada. Some of them are non-existent. They don't exist in Canada, although they have addresses that they are from Canada, they are not. So be aware of those companies. We are here, we can verify. If the job is offered from US, get someone, contact someone who has time, because Ghanaians don't have time. Your people don't have time, or we come like to, hustle. So get someone to verify that information for you. Mafia, Konedu, welcome. If a hairdresser with EILT, can I apply and be accepted? Well, a hairdresser, okay. So either a company hired you, like a company recognized as a company. You need to be hired by a company where you are. You need to be hired by a company where you are. So a hairdresser, are you self-employed? Are you paying yourself? Are you a worker in your establishment? You can apply or say, I am here, Vincent, welcome. So a lot of people, yes, agencies are giving those lists. The list are jobs with LMIA to hire international people, like, workers. But some of them are not. They are not qualified to hire international people. Dr. Soga, welcome.
Thank you. So the connection is not that good.
Connection is very bad.
Yeah.
Are you able to hear me?
I can hear you. Let me see if I can off the camera. Maybe that.
It's better. It's actually better when you off the camera.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So is it better?
It is way better now.
Okay. Good. Your mama and Joe.
Yeah, Joe. So Doc, Frederick Akwaba and Jerry watching from Akosombo, and or say China, or say I am watching you from Kumasi, in career. Vincent, or say way better. Thank you very much, Doc. Somebody wants to come here as a student. I mean, the provincial nominee programs. I thought it would be a very good idea to explain that, because a lot of our people are coming here paying all kinds of money they're not supposed to. Some of the monies they pay, it doesn't even give them the visa. So the provincial nominees are for professionals, people with skills, being nominated by provinces. So the Ontario provinces are the ones who are giving them the opportunity to come and with a permanent residence to work here. I find a lot of Indians are coming, a lot of Chinese are coming, a lot of, I would say there were some pictures at the school. You can tell a lot of the workers, especially construction or building workers, you can tell they are from somewhere. Qatar, there are people from Qatar coming. Dubai, jobs are being offered to them to come. Dr. Soga is having a technical problem. Qatar, people are coming. If you look at some of the European countries, the government is really offering them opportunity to relocate to Canada. So the same way other countries are coming, as a Ghanaian, you can also come. And this is specific. This program is specific. It is provincial nominee program. They nominate you as a worker who lives in Ghana, who has, or Nigeria, who has a special background, either machine operator, either a forklift, whatever the company needs, and there are thousands of them. Listen, I'm going to do a video on this and see the amount of projects, meaning projects. New houses are being built in Canada each and every day. a layout, new layout. Hotels are doubling their floors. Many structures, many subways are being built. A lot of condominiums, you see them, sky high condominiums are being built. A lot of factories are being built in Canada. So these are the jobs. Subways are being expanded. Transportation, transport department. There are so many technical jobs people come here and do. So let me welcome Dr. Soga again. I am in Keta. I need your help. Keta, you must have papers in Keta in order for you to apply from Keta. You must be residents of the country you are applying from. You must be a resident of the country you are applying from. Meaning, Keta, you are in Keta, you are South Africa, you must be a permanent or some form of a status. You must have a status from that country. Dr. Soga, welcome. Welcome again. Hey, I tell you, the network, doctor, can you hear me? Okay, doctor has a lot about U.S. Scholarships or even schools. There are some of the things I think if we continue to speak about, a lot of students who want to also come can eliminate some of these hurdles on your ways. You meet things. You can do things on your own on the internet. Let the internet be your friend. Make the internet your friend. Trust me, you can avoid paying a lot of money. However, we all have different needs. If you don't have time, many people are workers already. Get someone who has the knowledge and the background in doing this to complete your application for you, so you don't get like Ghana contractors who don't have a timeline on how long it will take them to finish a certain things. In this country, when you win a contract, you give the government, the city, a timeline. If you pass that deadline, you are the contractor, you are the one paying. But because of Kululu business, every department, every opportunity in Ghana, it opens up a room for people to steal money, just like the cathedral, a whole cathedral, the biggest scandal. And thank God we have someone who does a comprehensive investigation to save Ghana money, and the same Ghanaian people defending the people who are stealing from your own. So there are different learning curves, but in life you really have to lead towards where you can use your brains and also use less of your manpower. Use more of this and less of manpower to save yourself from breaking down. Because if you look at the Ghanaians in Ghana, we think we are very strong, but we are weak. We break down very easily. We don't have much a system where we say our health system is good. So when you're sick, you can even walk and be covered by healthcare. No, it's not like that. So we need to really use the abilities we have to make sure that. Doc, can you hear me? Okay, Doc cannot hear me, or else I was going to ask Doc to touch on some of these hurdles that students actually faces. A brother has asked me to speak Brofo, so I'm speaking Brofo. Richard Sanedi Apia, you are giving me your number. Or say I'm watching you from Osei Chrome, Ghana. Kindly add me to your WhatsApp group. Okay. And you see, these are some of the things, brother. My WhatsApp is on my page. My WhatsApp number is on my page, Richard. So what you do, you take my number and add, I don't know, but send me a text, say add me to your WhatsApp group, and I'll add you. Augustine Tutu, same here. Please go on my page, get my number from there and add me to your WhatsApp group. Should be your test. Please don't write anything too long. Add me to your WhatsApp group. That's the only thing you will need. There's a lot of conversation happening on that group, and I'm really enjoying some of the suggestions that our brothers and sisters are bringing. So, therefore, I'm gonna. Doctor is back again. Dr. Soga, can you hear us? Okay. I think Dr. Soga, is it okay if you call me so you can speak through the telephone? If Doc can hear me, I'm gonna call Doc. So I think Doc can do this by phone. Is it? Yeah, Charity. Doc. I don't think the network is working, so I think I'm gonna have to bring you closer to the microphone so you can talk. Is that okay?
I think that's better.
That's better. Okay. Excuse me. Can you load that? Okay. So Isaiah, I just told somebody to go on my page, grab my number from there, but then I see people asking or say add me. I just told somebody grab my number, send me a text that says add me. Send me a text on that number and I'm going to add you to the group. So Doc, what do you think in terms of someone wanting to study in the United States? What are some of the things you think they should avoid?
Okay, so number one, they need to make sure that they are not going through too many agents. If they're looking to study, they need to Google schools on the internet in the United States. And they need to go directly to the school's websites and read the information on international admissions. Read everything. And that way, if you have any questions, you can even directly contact the school directly to ask them all the questions that you have. You see, the problem is that most of the time, Ghanaians think that we are not able to do it ourselves, so we need somebody to help us. But the thing is, if you don't try yourself, you wouldn't know whether you can or you can't. So the first thing is to avoid going through agents if they can. That's number one. Number two, make sure that if you are seriously thinking about studying overseas, make sure that all your transcripts are in order. And then you also have to apply to the World Educational Service, WES. You can go to their website, WES.org, and apply to have them evaluate your transcript so that they can match it with the US equivalent of the degree that you have.
Okay.
So that way, once you have that, you can then send it to the school, especially if you're going to do your master's, you've already done your undergraduate, bachelor's, or whatever, and you want to do a master's. Then that's what you need to do. You need to have your transcripts evaluated by the World Education Service, WES.org. And then you will have to pay some fees, of course. And then they will evaluate that and give you the US equivalent of the degree that you have. And you can use that to apply to the university, because nowadays every university requires that. So that's number two. Number three is whatever it is that you want to study, you have to begin researching and reading about it so you have some preliminary idea of the graduate level studies that you have to do. Don't wait until you get admission and you get there before you start looking at the course and all that. Start already familiarizing yourself with the graduate level studies that you want to do. Because during the admission, they may ask you to write something about the course you want to take. So you can glean from that information that you've already researched and be able to add your own study experience and your goals and educational aim and so on and so forth to it. All of that helps, to put your application for admission in order.
Okay.
So those are the three things that I'd like to mention.
Very good. Guys, I don't know if you've heard, but Doctor is saying I put the website there, WES, which is World Educational, what is it?
World Education Service.
World Education Service. These are the people who can translate your transcript, or they can, it's like looking at it, evaluating it, to evaluate it to be, let's say you are applying to US to the US requirement, basically, or you're applying to go to Australia, Canada, UK. You need to go to this website. If you're a student, make sure that WES, and then you have to put your transcript there somewhere in the corner. Allow them to evaluate it for you so they can match your transcript and understand it. And then sort of match you to or that's how they can determine whether you qualify for the program or not. And also avoid going to too many agencies. Avoid going to too many agencies. A brother on my platform, he said, listen, the information given so far, it has helped him save the application fee, because go to the school's website and read international student processes. The school fees is there. The prerequisites, what you need is there to apply or to qualify for the course is there. So your transcript, know the subject you're good in, what you want to do. Go to the school. So search the schools. If it's Australia you want to go. If it's US you want to go. If it's Canada you want to go. Make sure you go to the school's website. Through the school's website, they will tell you, in Canada, they will say ACAS. Apply through ACAS or OCAS, and then you go through there. You apply through the school. The school would sort of direct you to where their system, where you're going to apply. But don't go through some agencies, some form of, you can do it yourself. You can save yourself. So some people call the school direct, call the admission department. The guy said, listen, I called them myself. And then he asked them, he doesn't have the money for the application fee. So they waived it for him. And he was able to apply. I'm praying that this brother gets it. Yeah, OCAS. More AJ, yeah. So you can apply. They will direct you to the school. If you go to Seneca College right now, if you go to York University, go to Guelph University, go to McMaster University, whatever. Even try the colleges, Don't be shy. The colleges are cheaper. You can still do some courses, degree courses in the colleges. That is up to you, but it's cheaper.
Even masters.
Even masters, yeah. You see, Doc is saying masters. You can do some masters in college, and the colleges are cheaper. Colleges, what college? College. If you're going to college, it means you are the job creators. Colleges, you are job creator. University, of course, you are going to be someone who lectures on something or specialize in something. But if you're one of those creators, because HVAC, for example, air conditioner repairer, if you're a gas, if you're taking the electrician, if you're an electrician and you're a gas, you specialize in gas. Do you know the utility company? It is huge. It's a huge industry. Many things are being built on each. Listen, I'm going to go around and show you the city itself, the amount of things. The government houses are not being built. Mubenya Mahama, now are building affordable houses. Amamu. Canada, they've stopped building affordable houses. They are running them down to change the actual lifestyle of those people into, like, some middle class. They're changing the area. Go to Jen and Finch and see. Go to Jen and Finch. So yeah, Doc, thank you so much. I'll say I have a diploma in health information, and I want health information. Look at that, health information, and I want to apply for college or university. Any Minia, go to okay, when you there are list of schools. Go to Canada Immigration. I don't know where you want to come. I can only tell you where I am. Go to Canada Immigration. Go to as a student. They will give you a list of schools you can choose from, and go to the schools individually. Website. Go to the schools individually and pick the school. See the school. Minia, make your money ready. And you say, I want a house by Ghana mentality, or Nigeria mentality. The prophet Dr. somebody will pray and magically money will appear. It doesn't happen. Take in charge of your life, take control, and all things shall be well. Doc, do you have anything? Or say Canada, US, or Australia? Yeah, so go to Australia, go to them individually. Go to US individually. Pick the schools. If you come on the website, Doc has provided so many schools. He's a researcher, by the way, and there was school he cautioned people not to apply because, hey, say if someone makes you feel small, you don't produce. If somebody makes you feel small, you don't produce. So you don't want to go to some of these racialized. They are racist. No, you don't want to go through some of these schools. You want to go to schools where you meet your own kind. It makes you sort of, like your self-esteem. It changes that, and it brings out of you the best that is hidden in you. When you see someone your kind, it gives you that confidence. Also, Doc, do you have anything to add?
Well, the only thing I have to add is, people must start reading and reading and reading and reading. Because in Ghana, the professor comes to the class, gives you lectures, and you take notes and all of that. That is not enough. You have to get into the habit of reading and reading and reading, researching a lot. Even with this time that we've encountered a few people who need some assistance, you give them information, they still want you to do some more research for them. No, you need to do a lot of this research yourself. You need to get into the habit of looking up things for yourself. You need to get into the habit of making sure that you can ask questions. If you are thinking of applying to a university, they have email addresses. Email them. Express exactly what you want. Ask the questions that you need to be asked, and then also just be patient and let them answer you. But you have to be consistent, because part of the reason they put things on the website is because if you just see apply, and then you apply and you get to the middle of it and it says, sorry, you don't qualify, that means that you haven't read everything about admissions in that school. So you need to read everything about admission in that school. You need to read the courses, the programs that they are offering. You need to read about the requirements to make sure, you meet those requirements before you start to apply. So read, and read. It's very, very important.
That is the rule. Doc has always said, read. The first rule is read. Second rule is read. And the third rule is read. So read. Make it your habit. Last time I was also fishing around, and I've sent so many emails to different schools. And they put me in some workshop. That's what I was on, information section. For most of these programs, I'm going to start something also in September. So I said, let me test the waters. And some of these, when you get access to a paper, don't sit in one place. And guess who are on the calls? The English was difficult for them. So the advantage Ghanaian has is the English. whether you can write, don't be afraid. But with us, they've killed that spirit which allows you to see within yourself that you are capable. They've killed it. Your next door neighbor killed it. Your sister, Wakunu. So I want you, that's where I come in. Sometimes I say, listen, awaken the spirit within, the God within you. And Ghana is preaching there's no God, so you are dead. So I said, let me be on this workshop. And the workshop was about building management, and there were engineers. Engineers who can speak English, but they have engineer diploma and degrees from our country. So what language did they learn the degree in? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So you are qualified. I'm speaking to so many people on this platform. Qualified. Some of these men, so capable. They are machine operators. They are truck drivers. Truck drivers in this country. You saw the trucking, the amount of opportunity, even Canada Post, pure letter, giving people in this truck driving business, the base pay for truck driver in this country is $110,000. Go and Google it yourself. The base pay for a truck driver in this country is $110,000. And no, that is when you don't have your truck, but they are buying the truck. And then I said, let me check the caliber of people who are driving the truck. Obi abetwem India, obi abetwem na about certain thing, obi oti we truck na chi bi about certain thing. Oba ba ko na me hu no so ye India ni, e na Ghana for ni na emu mako e wo Canada ha. So Doc, I like to say thank you very much. I'll end it here, but let me give you a call later and we can talk. Thank you very much. Thank you. So Amanfoɔ, let me say this. I'm going to, for those of you who are qualified, who has, I'm going to take some of you, I'm sending me way more transcript. I'm going to match your transcript, you know, may the be account to Canada Revenue. Maybe hey, madam cat, me new be account. Men I'm saying me many time. If it was a break time, I have so much time in my hands with my job, I get to it. But I'm going to open up a portal within the Canada immigration way, you know, for some of you, help you do it. There is a paper. Canada is so genuine, very generous. They don't even want you to even go and pay for lawyers because the information is there. There's a paper there that says assigned to a representative, and the representative can be a family member, just a lawyer or somebody, whether you are paying the person or not. Immigration force, in fact, they don't care. Just by paying a lawyer does not make your case different. It is stipulated on Canada immigration. So that means somebody can do it for you and they can be your representative. I don't have to have a law degree to represent people in the Canada. Oma who say ankofo akosuku kura bonbon. Iti Port Tabi. When it comes to Canada, I see Port Tabi. When it comes to Canada, I see what Port Tabi is. So because in this country, there are certain jobs that you require a university degree. Obi to say librarian technician. You need a certain way to do that. But guess what? Someone in an office administration within the same organization gets more pay than the library technician. Guess why? An administrator in a let's say a school requires so much skills and not education. You need so much. When you're being organized, you cannot do the job. If you are not someone who can prioritize, you cannot do the job. If you're not someone who can work under heat, by library technician, they have to make sure the books are correct. They can align the book. So some of the jobs, education is about 45%. The rest is skill. Mefani say, the special gifts you have, people's person. Librarian, you are there yourself. No cares about what you are doing. And one said, but accountability is not much. And an administrator with college a diploma is so not to her a university degree. That is the secret in this country. It's a hand because school because they are changing the need and the laws of the country. Near SSI government area be a sensitive information be and the people who are working there don't have a master's degree. Ghana the obiabe kasami wa masters. Everybody has a master degree. A school principal wa have master's degree. School principal, the principals no mo kromu ha no omu ni master's degree unless you are a university my friend said lecturer and we hear doctorate degree because ade na wo kire nkrofo ni nyina no say ade na Jimmy what Jimmy you will ruin a whole society. The professor no na juma no a professor can ruin a society because some research be or no akoye it has to be scrutinized by a certain department. If anything is missed, the professor, whatever he's teaching, he can create a whole bunch of cuckoos. So a professor needs a doctorate degree. So what in a psychologist, psychologists need a doctor. So one way, anybody who indoctrinate and here doctorate master's degrees are people who are in charge of another person or another machine. After what you are saying, now mu create a juma, mu juma ba, mu inventing adiano, here master's degree. That is the difference. In school, no, me say one of the way and a church you obi and church you okromo a computer science and way administration my computer programming me too no and you may be a gadget bi ade bi wo ho a easy from that why I'm surviving in my work because my juma na e den utimi o se nkofo bi mu I did computer programming a social way immigration which is CW enkosi juma enkosi suku ama ye dedeka away abansika no mo de man WhatsApp ye dedeka bebre so there's nothing adwuma no sika ni sika ni mo ko ha ho minimum obi o wa ye ni masters in social work onya ni masters no be be se okowura no ni nkrofo ni ho nti wakoye master na gu wakoye gu nti sanka wo ye some diploma me fan said degree be na wo so it is a lot of them school no aye gu obi ka chem say why don't you go and do some mekwa ko ha me ho akoye psychology nanka me ye I was doing psychology I almost branched into a law na me hwe ade no sa time no Ghana for obi ani wo be motivate you in terms of law civil law mako court down the group has to go into court jail me mako jail krom we krom ya de yan court jail just to see because of a certain cause obetimi a kire baby a wo pese wo koye wo we placement it in jail cells no man cell na cell no no wo detention centers ho no mako hoda enuanom a ye ka say they will put you on a job teachers if we be because of practical no enti no my no 1 year in a classroom 1 year in a school so you are shadowing with a teacher. During that shadowing many people actually stop the course because they don't want omako school be man kola no yem kola bone ma mo ontimi survive enti na wa branch ko baby foforo so the obroni e wo nyansa na say lecture no enye less na practical no nya more because you are going to work. The work itself is what is important. Enti they grade the work based on your formal and informal education. Yeah, your experience weighs huge. The education in a certain field is less, but the experience they've had, the company gives them the opportunity. Now, apply for Juma. You see, equivalent education and experiences. So, equivalent education and experiences are one year nursing way, 1 year nursing way. Now so okoye adie bi in different department. So what I say, and now your experience with these people, vulnerable people, would allow you to land ewo baby a obi kuraje honomo wakoko hu sukuu so ni experience onye adwuma. So we need to choose courses according to me ni obi kasa na me bisa say course na wo choose ye no what hwe job market no and what are the chances of you getting a job right away and where adwuma no apply wo hefa me nua say wo ko apply wo baby a nkrofo ni a wonya me kan baby a say wo ko apply no Indian fo age homa wo benya bi truck driving for example the recruitment way department in Indian fo nkote na egu it unless say wo Ghana ni wo koto wo truck no now so wo ko pa adwuma as a truck driver wo be bre. I'm telling you the fact. So wo ko pa truck driving job Ghana fo maybe na to truck into wo koto a wo to wo dia na wo ankasa wako companies ni mu no na wako ji wo contract with them. That is what the Ghanaians are doing here. But Indian fo no are the agents in so many of these places. Into be de anya bi enuanomo maminja mo wa hanomo. So think about all these food for thought. Now sometimes uhu ade say netie menua enya sa netie komu wie why ehona na obehu say the asem netie. So some of you with the learning spirit, I pray that whatever you have absorbed today, may that thing find a root in you, then grow, not timid so, na enso abama wankasa. Eni ni obey wo. Nyame nhira mo nyina Vincent. What person me add guys, I'm not taking anybody's number to add. I said go on my page, grab my number. For example, go on my page, grab my number, and what you do is, hi, Madam Collins, a teacher from my own. Okay, but I'll give you my page anyways. It's your WhatsApp Oh, I just sent the WhatsApp link to this brother who just sent me a text. So, it's WhatsApp way ni and I made send no. It's my measure the next person. Go on the page, You go on the page. You go on the page and a sister just posted my way. You go on the page, na for the one kasa odi mi way the link okay, obi bisa link bingo na eko inti sa na meye we nkwa ye adwuma amanfo we nkwa ye adwuma be hwe Ghanafoɔ omu brains egu platform no so good ideas, but we are so disturbed to say the ideas dies. You see, enkrofo a omu etwe yen san no omu dɔɔso sene omu uplift yen eno na Bible ne ka say adwuma ne dɔɔso nanso adwumayɛfoɔ ne sua adwuma no ɛdɔɔso. I'm adding people so far. Guess how many I've added? Adwuma ne dɔɔso nanso adwumayɛfoɔ no esua uti asie. So I don't know whether this person is on the page, but let me add me to your WhatsApp. Very good. You see, right away, this message says add me to your WhatsApp, and then nama add some of the conversation, and then just where I have to listen from the messages. And we are no who's a brilliant Ghanaians. Ne subaino, yen subaino. Madam, add me. Okay, may I add mo? I'm adding one by one. Please, I would like what? Okay, very good. The message is clear. Now, add it. May I add it? So what I say, please add me. Those of you, instructions in every hour. So if you can follow my simple instructions, the end Canada revenue, we want to bet me a follow. Simple. All I said, say, Madam, please add me. Be a fresh also. Ozzy, I am a graduate. Okay. When my dear be say ya makwanya, I think say I'll have a tutorial on way how to do the online way. No say another genius. Say school makwanya. But with this PNP no, which is the provincial nominee there, meaning wow, you're professional wa Ghana. Don't waste time. All you need is a 600 point to apply for the job. You have your certificate, educational background. All you need to do is your biometric medical examination, police or police certificate, language test result, So what you say? Language test result, na educational credential assessment. We are ready. Meanwhile, just go express entry. It's so simple. To tell you the truth, it is the most simpler way to come to Canada. And no, and yeah, connection might be a same brabetia way, me do Canada. So what you say? Just get it. It is a nominee. There is a deadline. Every way province, nominee. Deadlines. So get yourself in Juma back Canada. I'm in a process. Let me check my email. Say they are sending me there are a list of companies, but I bind their agencies. Yeah, but those agencies, has a license to hire, but not all of them. A Jumano, Ediama and Crofua, process. A Jumano has their own people who are going to process it for them. So a Jumano is supposed to give you a job offer. Now with the job offer, I apply and no yet the provincial nominee, no any different. And no yet Jumano straight ahead. Straight offer from the work. Okay, this guy hasn't sent me the thing yet. The email yet, but I'm waiting for an email. I'm waiting for an email of a list. Often sending me the schools. I'll post them on our platform. No schools in India. I'll post them on a platform for you guys to see it. I'll say Edward. Okay. I'll say please add me to your WhatsApp. Again, you have to send me a text. I'll leave you here. May God bless you. Share the video as well.